When the Israelites were in the desert, they complained to Moses that they didn't have any meat to eat. They were tired of eating the manna every day. And so Moses went to God and said, God, these people want meat. You know I can't get that out in the desert. God said, in effect, Moses, that's no problem for me. I'll give you meat for a whole month. Moses said, God, that's impossible. Do you see where we are? If we butchered all of our flocks, all of our herds, we wouldn't have enough meat for these 2 million people, even for one meal. There were no grocery stores out there where they could buy food, no Uber Eats, no Domino's deliveries. From a logical perspective, Moses was right. But God defies logic. He's not limited by what limits us. One touch of His favor and the impossible becomes possible. God shifted the winds and millions of quail flew into their camp. They were 3 or 4 feet off the ground. People grabbed all they wanted. For a month, they had state dinners out in the middle of the desert. What's significant is quail don't normally fly that far away from water. You'd never find a quail in the middle of the desert, but God controls the universe. If you'll take the limits off of Him, He'll cause opportunity to find you. Good breaks will chase you down. The right people will come knocking at your door. Now don't do like Moses and tell God all the reasons you can't be blessed, you can't get well, you can't accomplish your dream. You're studying the facts, the circumstances, what people say, what normally happens. The problem is you're being limited by your logic. You're seeing it only from a human point of view. God says that's dangerous. You can miss your quail. You can miss your healing. Have a new perspective. God, I'm in the desert. It seems impossible to me, but I know you can do the impossible. You make rivers in the desert. You turn shepherds into kings. You bring babies out of barren wombs. You open doors that are deadbolted. The scripture says, is there anything too hard for the Lord?